All right, so I didn't want to sing. I think I'm supposed to talk. I think I want to talk, but I don't want to. I've reached a stage in life where I don't like saying things that aren't necessary. You know, I really appreciate being succinct and being concise in my words and in when and how I choose to speak. I'm very direct, very blunt, and I've made sure to do so in a way that's not disrespectful, but also communicates hard truths. And I think a lot of people aren't used to that, which is okay because that's life. Sometimes people don't understand you. Sometimes they don't want to understand you. I'm very mature for my age, and I like it. I like the fact that I'm able to make people 2 times my age question their maturity, and I appreciate how I'm able to handle difficulty and uncertainty. I'm very blessed with a sense of self that keeps me grounded no matter where I am. I like to think of it as a plant that's constantly being moved from place to place. I'm able to handle being moved from place to place. That doesn't mean I always like it, but it is a fact. I'm able to not only maintain my beauty in being moved from place to place, but I'm able to bloom and to bloom even wider and even more beautifully than I was in the previous place. Yesterday I was crying, which normally happens when I'm getting ready to transition into a new season or period of life, because I'm gonna miss a lot of my friends that I see here at CNU. I consider them like daughters to me. I love them very much. And I know that they're gonna be okay. Kind of like a mom, you know, like watching her children move on, like empty nester syndrome. But and I'm not saying that that's exactly how I am. That's not what I am, but that is how I feel. And just realizing that there's so much that I've accomplished and so many people that I've managed to make friends, to make connections with, and to form relationships and bonds with. And I'm gonna miss those bonds. Not because they're not gonna exist after I leave, but definitely because the dynamics will sort of change. They will change and they won't look the same. But, you know, that's the beauty of life, is that change does enable you to see what things will change and what things don't. I'm very blessed to have every single person in my life, every single person, every single experience has been a blessing. And it's also been just weapons that have helped me grow, you know. The Bible says that, you know, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And I think we often mean that to say, like, whatever the enemy forms against us, like, won't work, which is true. Anything intended for our destruction will not succeed in causing us to be destroyed. But more often than not, the weapons that are formed against us, God uses to shape us for our good. But it still hurts. It's almost like a scalpel, right? You can use a knife to stab somebody and to kill them, but a knife can also be used to address an area in a person's body that is very deadly, needs to be removed and cut out, right? So there's that balance in that principle. Either way, getting stabbed or being worked on by a surgeon, both still hurt like hell. You know what I mean? It still hurts. There's no getting past that. And I think part of life is recognizing the fact that we still have feelings, even in the midst of like logic and reasoning and stuff. Like, there's no way to escape that aspect of life, right? So even if you know that something is a part of God's will, you're still gonna feel some type of way. Like, that's just how life is. And it sucks, bro. It sucks, you know? But that is the reality, you know? Now, you could say that some people learn to adapt and kind of learn to fluctuate their emotions or to stop fluctuating their emotions. And that's true. You know, kudos to those people. I guess I'm not there yet, or maybe I'm closer than I think I am, right? But still, I think it's a part of life, you know? Currently, I'm going through a situation I've been thinking about almost every day. And it sucks because I really wish I could think, or I would think about something else. You know? I wish I could just kind of replace every inkling of that thought process with something more to my liking, you know, that would make the whole process a lot more easier to put on the back burner, you know. But it's not so. It isn't so. I think about it every day and I wonder, I have questions, you know, and that's okay. It's okay to have questions and it's okay to wonder. I think the trick is learning how to not get caught in your thought, because you still have to live in the present. You still have to like keep going. You know, something Kalimba has taught me is that if I focus too much on my mistakes, if I focus too much on what I think are mistakes, if I focus too much on my error, my blunders, I'm bound to repeat them again because I spend so much time focusing on that instead of continuing to go. And music, I think, comes to me better. Dancing, all my creativity flows when I just can keep on going. And it works especially well when I make my mistakes look like it's part of the process, you know? Things turn out a lot better that way. Things I didn't intend to happen, you know, just ends up being kind of part of it. So, you know, it's cool. It's cool. I do have a lot of questions for God. But I'm just learning to let those two kind of roll, you know, wherever they're gonna go. It's hard being a student when your master is busy. Yeah. But you know, that doesn't mean, oh, you get it? I have to go in like 2 minutes. There's this part of me that has a lot of questions, and another part of me that doesn't really, you know, like, I'm thinking about my future and I see really, really good things. And that's all I want to leave it at, you know. Yeah. There are some things, though, that I'm still wondering and I don't know how they fit. And I guess, like, the goal for me is to just, really just to live and to stop asking questions, but, well, there's no but. That is my desire. I think, you know, I'm there. And I kind of just want to stay here. There's a part of my future I think is so important, but it's the part that I have the least control over, and that's fine, you know. But it's interesting. It's interesting. In the meantime, love, it's okay that you had those questions, and I'm proud of you for addressing that. Don't hold back. I'm here. I love you, Rebekah. I'll see you later. Bye.